Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So it really is getting more and more interesting as the series goes on because we're doing so many different things. We have just bought the island over here, if I can find it, yes, over here. We're going to build a bridge across here today, hopefully. The bridge which I have actually been recommended by Donut Crazy quite a while ago, but thank you Donut Crazy. Yeah, actually he did recommend two, but I've downloaded one and it doesn't seem to be too expensive. So it looks like it is going to be a good thing to go for, if I can find it. Where could it be? There it is. It's in other decoration. So it is a placeable log bridge. I believe you can adjust the length of this though, depending on what you're actually trying to cross. So yeah, if that is too long, which it probably is, then it, oh yeah, there you go. Sort of molds to the landscape. Yeah, so we're hopefully going to get that. It's not expensive. Chainsaw is going to be purchasing the horse drill today, hopefully. I think it is about £120,000, so not massively expensive, but at the same time not cheap. I'm going to assist him by loading up some silage. The price is not at its best, but it is definitely good enough. Just going to increase my mouse sensitivity, there we go, and we'll get this loaded. It does take, even though it's a 5,000 litre capacity bucket, it does take quite a lot of loads. This is a big trailer. It's a very big trailer. So that's the first job, basically just making the money for the horse drill, and then we'll get the bridge built when we know that we can afford it. Well, when we know that we can afford the drill. As for other things, well, I'm sure the other productions are getting on fine. Obviously, the mayonnaise production has made loads and loads of money between the previous episode and this one, because we did not have about £80,000, crikey, at the end of the previous episode. Bear with me. Yes, this always goes better as a time-lapse, so I'll see you when we're full. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't actually looked myself, but I know that Chainsaw did tell me at the beginning, well, before this episode, that it was about 120,000, because we do always chat to each other before starting this session, so we know exactly roughly what's going on, although patterns do change, obviously. But there we go. Pretty much 15,000 plus 1,600. Very good. We have 107. I think I'm going to do another load, because it doesn't take too long to fill. It's a lot of loads, but it doesn't, a lot of bucket loads, but it doesn't take too long. Yeah, I think the first load, it felt like it took quite a while in the previous episode, but this one was fast. So anyway, we'll get it done, we'll get more money in, and then hopefully from then onwards we can buy a new drill, and we can also build a bridge, because then we can actually access our new island. Chainsaw is just spraying herbicide on this field here to keep those weeds down and to keep the yield high. And there we go, number 2. So, yeah, that is going to get us to about 125,000, I think. Hopefully. Yep. Good. Right, so obviously that is all really, really good. Oh, we better check the sales. So Chainsaw sold the 2 Massey Ferguson drills. We really have outgrown them, but they were very good. Let's have a look at Cedars. There we go. Yeah, we installed the horse pack. If I can find it. Where is it? There. Must be that one, I guess. So that is 104. And then if you do have extras, then yeah, 106. You can boost the price. But yeah, that is, I think, what we're looking to get. And I think Chainsaw is going to be sorting it out very soon. But as it looks like we do have enough money comfortably, we might as well go and build a bridge. Nice timing, we've both finished at the same time. Yeah, the other thing which I wanted to check on was the price for wool and the price for eggs. And we do have quite a lot of eggs. I don't think we need to have so many. The mayonnaise production can't keep up with them. So, yeah, 1537. Price does peak in November at 2,004, basically 2,500. So really that is a very good price. We might just have to wait until the price is high. June, even June is higher. March is actually the worst time. That's typical. That's totally typical. Anyway, yes, that's the eggs. We will now check the price for wool, and that is April as expected. We usually do sell in April, but it's currently 1980, well, not the year. 2,161 is the peak, and yeah, I think it's worth waiting. We do have a lot, so if we were to get into the forklift over here, we would be able to clear. Oh yes, I put this here in the previous episode. This field does need to be drilled or planted, but that's what the new one is for. Yeah, there is the forklift. Loads of eggs. I think we will clear them, as I said, but not yet. When the price is right. Yeah, so next month these will be going. We could load them up probably close to the end of the episode, because then we know we're not going to need the trailer for anything. But anyway, let's get over there and let's build a bridge. So into construction again, decoration, other, and there we go. So we broke through here, through the forest in the previous episode. We've purchased all this. This is all ours, and well, I think it makes sense to put the bridge here. As long as it's not too steep, that's the only thing. It does look a little steep. We could make it a bit shallower, or we could put it somewhere else. It's too high up there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, because it is much higher, the bank is much higher on this side, is smooth this bank out. But I hope I can do it. We're not left with too much money, but we do have some. So if we... yeah, if we take that texture there, that level there, and then smooth that. It's costing a bit of money. Okay, that looks good. Back into decoration. And it really doesn't matter if it goes into a tree, because we'll just take the tree down. Right. Well, I might raise the ground up again if I can do. Just a little bit. Although I might regret this. Yeah, I think I'm going to regret doing that. It was fine before. So, we don't own this clump of trees here, which I know is kind of weird. It's because it's done as a grid. So that means we don't own this bit here necessarily. Well, I don't think. So let's just put a gravel track. Let's turn as soon as possible. And there we go. Yep. We'll make it look a bit more natural over here. If I just find some grass. Where's my grass? There we go. Meadow. Nice. Well, let's get the tree harvester. We'll take down a tree, but more importantly, let's go and see what I've just done. Because I always find it seems and looks much better in first-person view, or in person I should say, than on the overhead construction menu. Might need to do a bit of smoothing through here, although it doesn't really matter. Not too much of a problem. But it's fun. We have access to our island, finally. Well, it's only been one episode, but when you own something and you know you can't reach it, it's just that feeling. You just want to get there as soon as possible. Oh, very nice. Yeah, very good. So all that land over there is ours. Within reason, obviously not too far. And the most important thing about this bridge is that it is just level. We don't drop right down. I think it's mostly level. Yep, that looks good. Lovely. And amazing bridge mod. It was actually converted from FS19 apparently. Wow. It is just made out of logs. Simple and effective. Let me just eat this tree. If I can do. Fantastic. So I think what we're going to do is actually build the cow farm on the island. So we're going to be looking for names for the island. Well, Cow Island obviously is a favourite. I've already seen that in the comment section of the previous episode. And I didn't even ask for any names, so that's a great start. Cow Island, yeah, it's simple and to the point. No doubt about it. Maybe we could go a little bit further. Stretch the imagination a bit. And then maybe I'll do a vote on the ones which really do stand out. Okay, so I wasn't really doing this. I was just putting the bridge in so we could access the field. It's something which we need to do with chainsaw, ideally. Need to be careful. We don't want to lose the logs in the river. I guess we could have made our own bridge, but the problem with making your own out of the logs is they do like to roll around and they do move. You can also do it with wood chips, but we don't have a chipper. So this was the much more effective and cheaper option. Definitely cheap. It was actually very cheap. So that's all great. So there we go. We have built a bridge over the river. Lovely. I reckon that is, well, it actually really is really high quality, I think. It reminds me of the bridge building episode on Top Gear. Okay, let's get this moved. Chainsaw is putting in oats. Obviously we're not doing oats with this, but we can go and get the other cedar. We can help out, which I think would be worth it. Because even with that drill, which is a nice upgrade, it is still going to take a while. So I'll get the other drill and we'll help out. But we're going to have to get some fertilizer. If we don't have any already, which we probably don't. Well, we've got some seed already in there, and the fertilizer is in the middle of the yard, so we can do something before we have to go back over to the store to refill. Yeah, so let's just make a start. Let's change this to oats. We don't want to be putting in a different crop, obviously. That would be just embarrassing. It's happened before, but we're not... Like, Chainsaw hasn't put a different one into me, and I haven't done a different one to him, but with the Matthew Ferguson drills, we've both had the mistake of having one set differently, because it's not actually obvious when you've got it wrong. You have to detach and reattach to get it to show you. So yeah, good drills, but it was time to change. Now chainsaw might start to go up and down, I'm not too sure. Oh, I've jackknifed. I suppose it is quite a big drill for this tractor. Yeah, is that working? I thought this was a direct drill. Is it not? Oh, it is. I'm looking too far forward. Yeah, got to check the back. He probably... Because I know that the one that he's got, the John Deere, has got GPS. Yeah, I've just messed that up, haven't I? I'll probably have to go on the other side, or... Oh, he's seen me. He's seen me! Well, in that case, I'll stay on this side. Let's just triple check. Yeah, we're definitely doing the right crop. Lovely. Right, well, let's get this field done. going to be one OT field. Right, Chainsaw has got the roller. Still going with that one. We desperately need to get one from Mod Hub, a bigger one, or another one. Yeah, something which is much more affordable than what the next price up is. The next size up. It's priced very, very high. So yeah, we'll get this taken back to the farm, and we will find another job to do. I think I've lost my slot for this drill. The new one has taken its place. Oh yes, are the olives ready? Is it possible to harvest these? Ah, they are ready. Splendid. Well, we'll do a bit of olive harvesting, because then we can resume the olive oil production. Oh, more bread as well. Ah, better check the price for bread. I keep meaning to do this and making a note of when it actually is at its best. It's December, of course, okay. Well, it usually is. 3,265, 2,800 currently. Yeah, we're just going to have another big selling session in December. Actually, as we're here, if these are ready, we could do these. But I did only plant the other half of this olive grove a few days ago, so yeah, none of them are ready. And these are the new ones. Nope. Nope, none of them are ready. So it is just the one over there, but these probably will be ready next episode. At least we can make a start on the olive oil production. Can't remember how much we get from this one, but it's obviously not too much. It is only our small olive grove. But from going from yeah, this not being worthwhile to what we have now, I think it definitely is worthwhile. Still some people out there that disagree and think it was a big mistake. Obviously I now disagree with you, because with this and the other olive grove we actually do have a lot. That's a lot of olives, and the mayonnaise production really does generate a lot of money, so it must be worth it. How could it not be worth it? If it was just this, then yeah, it's not worth it. But we have really expanded. But I have noticed, I don't know why, I really don't know why, but there are a certain few people on Chainsaw's video in the comments section who must really hate me, and I don't know why. We're working as a team, but I don't know, for every decision I make, people just lay into me. I don't know why. Like, I literally can't do anything right, apparently. Right, we'll get this done, and I don't know, shall we move some more eggs across? I don't know. We'll definitely load up the wall though for tomorrow. Hopefully next time we'll have a much bigger olive harvesting session. But as I said, this just resumes the production. There we go, 1,375 litres. Could be worse. Right, let's see if we can squeeze through this gap. I think the next big thing that we save up for will be the cow farm. We might go for a modded one though, because I know that the cow enclosures in the base game are extremely expensive, and you can't really get many cows. Like, you spent, I don't know, £300,000 and they've got a capacity of about 30 cows. A little bit crazy. Those figures are off the top of my head, but it's something like that. So yeah, we might go for like an open pasture. I'm not too sure. We'll have to look into it a bit further, but we certainly do want to be getting cows soon. We've got all the silage, that's the first step, and of course we've got hay. We can very easily get straw from the oats. So yeah, it's coming up very soon. Cows. Would be quite handy to have another forklift over here, but we don't have any low-cost forklifts. Just trying to think. We might make this a bigger production area. We might get a bakery at some point. Let's just have a quick look. Let's see exactly what we have on offer. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe we could bring the Manitou over here and then get something like this for over there, or that. But I think, yeah, probably just keep saving up for the cows. Okay, we've got the trailer. Thought I might just stick it onto the fence. Might as well. Yeah, because it's just literally to move it over here so we can load up. We certainly have enough hay bales, but yeah, we'll probably end up transferring some of these across to where the cow farm will be. Let's just see. Yeah, this is my only single bale. How annoying. My only single pallet. I can probably go with the one which is currently work in progress. Should really have gravelled this area because I can't really see very well. We've kept the grass. This is the same grass that I drilled in like, episode 5 or something. Amazing. Amazing to think that this was started around the 20th, 21st of January as well. This series is quite long running. It's going to be about the 20th of January to, I don't know, the 10th of November, something like that. Can't say for sure. Still, it's going to be an outstanding achievement. Trying to get as much done before November. Because, yeah, we will be ending the series when FS22 is released. And we'll be starting a new survival challenge with Chainsaw. Probably on the American map, actually, because I'd quite like to do the Asian map as... is it East Asia? I think it's East Asia. Yeah, hopefully doing that as my main single-player Let's Play. It's like the equivalent of Obeilu for 22. Should be good fun. Keep cramming the eggs in. Okay, so that's done and the trailer is loaded, so we'll just keep that there. We'll put this back onto the tipping trailer because we do need to keep tipping this every few hours. I have been doing it, I think I've been doing it mostly off camera, but I've tipped it a few times today already. So there we go. That's all good. And let's have a look here. Where is Chainsaw? Okay, he's still rolling. We definitely need to sort that out because that is just far too slow. We need to get a much bigger one or two so we can both do it. So in the meantime, let's load this up. I don't think we have any more fields to harvest. Usually whenever I say that, there is, but no, there actually isn't today, is there? Is there? Oh, let me just check. No, there isn't, but these two will be ready next time. And that will be sunflowers. And I can't remember what I put in that top one. Barley. Okay. So we can do straw. Ready for the cows. And sunflowers, obviously, for oil, which will be turned into mayonnaise. Right, a bit more cash, and Chainsaw is doing the water for the greenhouse, as you've probably seen. I think it'd be a good idea to get the mower onto a tractor, and then we could cut around the boundary of the new plot. So it'd be like up here and then back down here. We do also own over here, so eventually we're going to have to build a bridge, probably from the island across to there, be the best thing to do. So you cross that bridge, but of course before we can do that we do need to clear all the trees, or some of the trees. We don't need to clear the entire island, but we do need to clear a big enough area for the cows and to be able to get through. We'll just pop this back over here, ready for another load. So, well, I'm going to have to use the Matthew Ferguson tractor. Turn the engine off on the Ford. And Matthew Ferguson tractor is just here. We don't have to mow it all today, but I want to at least do the boundary, just so we can really see exactly what we do own in person. Ah, crikey. We're going to struggle to get that out. I think we're going to have to move the forager. Pop the forager over here. There we go. Right. And I suppose, yeah, what we do cut will be baled. I suppose, yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do. Maybe we could get 2 of these mowers. That might be handy for the future. We do own the triangle of grass just there, but we don't own the trees, so that is a really good place to put maybe beehives, solar panels, maybe a wind turbine, that sort of stuff. Just things that don't take up much space, but would be very beneficial in that area. So there's some logs from before. The oats, yeah, we're not going to bother with the wild oats. Right, we are mowing. Let's keep going until we find our boundary. I need to probably try and reference exactly what it is. Ooh, it's quite undulating, but I just love it. The meandering river. I think it's somewhere around here, isn't it? Yeah, not much further. Oh, crikey, not that steep. We're over it, aren't we? That's annoying. Yeah, I just wish we could see the lines on the minimap, because then I could easily follow the lines. But I can't really see where we are. I think it's about there. Yeah, it's roughly there. Not quite, but that's good enough. For now. Obviously we can fine tune it later. And then we own all the way up to the trees and back around to the river. So that is what we own. On this side. We do own the other side of the river too. In certain areas. Alright, so obviously once enough of this has been cut, it can be windrowed. Chainsaw has brought the windrower to the field. As he's just waiting for me to do some, he's going to do some tree harvesting. Starting work on Cow Island. What should we call it? Bovine Bridge? I don't know. maybe it's just not adventurous enough, these names. I don't think they are. Yeah, it would be so amazing though, so magical when we've got a cow farm on the island. Fantastic. thought I might as well just get the baler out now, because then the sooner they're done and wrapped, the sooner they're going to be fermented and ready to sell. Although the best price again is in January, so we are getting further and further away from that. But yeah, I don't know. It's all extra, isn't it? We might as well just sell them. And they're being produced really, really quickly. Surprisingly quickly. It'll take a couple of months to ferment, so the price will probably be at its worst when they are ready. We can hold on to them for a bit if we want to, but I really don't think there's a point. Anyway, yes, we will probably get quite a lot of bales out of this. Even though it's just meadow grass. As for what this is going to turn into, I don't know. I suppose an arable field. Maybe a field for growing food for the cows. Maybe it will be a grass field. Maybe we could just plough it up and then put grass back in. You get higher quality grass which you can fertilise. We'll have to see. We'll have to decide on what the best thing to do is. But as you can see, they are absolutely flying out the back. 5,500 litres each. Pretty amazing. Yep, that's a good yield. Certainly worth cutting it. So we'll keep this all going, and well, I should think when Chainsaw is finished with the windrowing, he's going to grab the auto stacker, because there won't be a shortage of bales to stack. Well, there we go. Chainsaw has just made a good point. We should maybe keep the silage bales for the cows for food, because the price is going to be so long until it's good anyway. We might as well keep them. So he took them away, but now he's bringing them back again. Because yeah, obviously the cow farm is going to be in this area, so they want to be over here somewhere. Okay, well I'm going to take this back to the farm, but that has been a great success, I would say. Very good. Got a full auto stacker load plus 3, and that wasn't really a very big plot, so yeah, brilliant. Back in the shed for another day. There we go. We'll tab through. I did actually activate the olive oil production. I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, we'll tip that again. Keep their trough nice and full, and yeah, here we are. Our bales, the silage bales. So this is a great place to leave the episode. Next time we're going to be on there, and we actually do have the harvesting to do as well, so it's going to be once again a super busy episode, isn't it always? Yep, always so much to do, but we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching. Whoopsie. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.